What's the dumbest idea you had that low-key worked way too well? I had an idea so dumb, I didn't even say it out loud at first. Because the second you say something like this, it stops sounding creative and starts sounding like the beginning of a breakdown. I was failing chemistry, not I can fix this if I try. Not one good test and I'm back. I mean failing in a way where your teacher starts talking to you gently, like you're fragile. My final exam was in 3 days. If I failed it, I wasn't just getting a bad grade. I was repeating the entire year. My parents kept asking, everything okay at school? And I'd smile like I wasn't one email away from disaster. So I tried to study. I really did. I opened the book, read one page, then read it again, and somehow understood it less the second time. Equations looked like random letters arguing with each other. Nothing connected. Nothing stuck. By the end of day 1, my room looked like chaos. Notes everywhere, half-empty bottles, one highlighter that just gave up. And then, somewhere between panic and exhaustion, I had the dumbest idea of my life. What if I stopped studying chemistry and turn it into drama? Not summaries, not notes. I mean full-on chaos. If something reacted, it needed a storyline. If elements bonded, they needed tension. So hydrogen wasn't just H anymore. It was 2 clingy best friends. Oxygen, the third person who walks in and suddenly everything changes. Boom, water. Sodium and chlorine, absolute disaster apart. Weirdly stable together. Acids and bases, enemies forced into balance like they hate each other but still need each other. I gave everything personalities, attitudes, motives, and then I committed way too hard. I covered my wall in sticky notes with arrows going everywhere, like I was tracking a celebrity scandal. I'd pace around my room saying things like, no, you can't just break apart halfway, finish the reaction. At one point, my little sister opened the door, watched me argue with invisible molecules, and just slowly backed out. A minute later, she came back with my mom. My mom stood there, looked at the wall, looked at me, and didn't even ask questions. She just said, I'll call your father. My dad walked in, stared at everything for a solid 5 seconds, and went, why does this look like a reality show? And I said, completely serious, because if I fail, I'm stuck here another year. He didn't even argue after that. And here's the part I still don't understand. It started working. By day 2, I wasn't memorizing anymore. I could actually see what was happening. Equations stopped looking random. They felt like scenes. Things breaking apart, rebuilding, switching. For the first time all year, it made sense. Exam day came, and I wasn't confident, but I wasn't scared either, which was new. I sat down, got the paper, and took a breath. First question, and instantly it clicked. I wasn't reading symbols. I was watching the story. Oh, this is the one where everything falls apart and comes back different. Next question, same thing, then the next. Halfway through, I actually paused and thought, wait, this is working. I finished early. I never finish early. I handed it in, and my teacher gave me that look. Not angry, just suspicious. Like she knew something strange had happened. A week later, results came out. I opened mine already preparing my apology speech. Scrolled to my name. Stopped. Looked again. 78%. I just stared at it, because a few days earlier, I couldn't even explain a basic equation. And now, I passed. Not perfectly. Not at the top. But enough. More than enough. I went home, showed my dad, and he looked at the grade, then at the wall still covered in chaotic notes, and said, so the drama worked? And I just nodded. Still the dumbest idea I've ever had. Just somehow also the one that saved me.